Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. My slipcover actually ripped for this. That's why this does not have a slip, unfortunately. And I'm really sad about that because I didn't actually rip it. It was already ripped when I got it. I thought it was in good condition, but it wasn't. I used to own this movie on DVD, and they finally did this Universal after the DreamWorks buyout. I guess they just been reprinting all their Blu-rays and putting out some of their movies that weren't on Blu-ray. So we're getting movies like Over the Head, Shark Tale, Wallace and Gromit, Curse the Were-Rabbit, Flushed Away. Just a lot of movies I love. And they're finally getting their Blu-ray debuts. And Road to El Dorado, Prince of Egypt. I have Prince of Egypt in this one, but this is probably the one that needed it the most because this is a beautiful movie. And, it's DreamWorks is actually still using this movie in a different way. They have that crappy Netflix show that I haven't watched. I just know it's crappy because it's intending to be like more for kids, and it's not even like the actual movie. They're just taking the name, and it's just dumb. I don't like this movie that much. I think there are great aspects to it. I think this is one of those movies that it would have been a lot better if it was a silent movie. They have a lot of like classic country rock, like soft rock kind of music. I don't know how to explain the music in this movie. It's not very good music. Like it's a music that's like the Tarzan soundtrack. It's trying to tell you how to feel. Oh, you'll be in my heart. Oh, let me tell you how to feel. Let me tell you how to feel. Like that's what those songs do. They just tell you how to feel in the moment of the movie. I like the songs in Tarzan, but they're not objectively good songs, and they're horrible in the actual context of the movie because they just tell you how to feel, and it's just really dumb. Also, I think the score to this movie, a Hans Zimmer score, could have been a great score. But I like that as also another score that is telling you how to feel. Feel this way. Feel this way. Come on, feel. Like, the movie has amazing visuals, amazing cinematography, and just silence would be so great in this movie because this is a beautiful story that could have just been told without Matt Damon's narration because Matt Damon is terrible as the narrator of this movie. He sounds like he phoned it in. It just sounds awful. I think if this movie would have been a silent movie, it would have been a lot better. I get it's kind of a risk to even just do it with a horse or silent most of the time, and Matt Damon kind of just narrates over it. But it's like, but he isn't silent. That's the problem. It's not silent. And yeah, I mean, you could argue, well, it's probably not silent the whole way through because, what kid would have watched this? Well, okay, what kid would have watched it with this much silence and crappy music that a kid wouldn't find enjoyable? Nothing about this movie a child would find enjoyable. I'm sorry. It's just not that way. And yeah, I liked this movie as a kid, but I didn't actually sit down and watch the whole movie in one sitting because it's kind of boring. Like, I remember liking it. There are a lot of movies where I liked them as a kid, just kind of like, yeah, it was fine. But it's not like I actually liked the movie. And this is one of those movies. It's fine. I think it could have been so much better, though. And the fact that this quote on the back of the box is so terrible. The best animated story since The Lion King. Jeez Louise, you have not watched Spirited Away and you just need to go die. Whoever said that. But okay. I mean, yeah, I guess they liked it, but it's like, this isn't really a story movie. This is about the visuals. It is watching the images. This is not a story movie, so. But it was enjoyable, I guess, for what it was, but it wasn't that great, and it could have been so much better. I'm kind of disappointed by this movie because I just wish it was so much better. But I feel like a lot of people do like this movie, and I understand it. You like the movie, whatever. I'm fine with that, but it's just, I don't know. I just would prefer a silent animated movie about these horses going on a journey through life, because life is a magical, mystical journey that I don't get to go on because I'm stuck indoors watching movies because of the coronavirus. So, but magical, mystical journey, not the band Journey. Don't stop believing. I cannot do Journey. I'm sorry. I burned out your eardrums. Get me off of YouTube, people. Get me off of YouTube.